The city of Waynesboro Panhandling signage is catching the eye of other U.S. cities. Waynesboro City Manager Michael Hamp says he's not surprised other municipalities are interested in the panhandling signs. Hamp says the signs were necessary.
We had experienced an increasing amount of pedestrian soliciting and panhandling in various public rights-of-ways and medians in the most heavily trafficked corridors and streets in the community. They were installed primarily as a concern for pedestrian safety and driver safety.
He says the city council was informed about the signage but did not vote on the issue.
It was a joint decision between the manager and the council that there were concerns about safety, and I was charged with the task of coming up with a solution, and frankly I borrowed the idea from other localities in the Commonwealth.
The city manager says the signs appear to be effective.
I don't have empirical data to support this, but it seems to have discouraged to some extent, but not completely, the activity.
According to Hamp, the signs were placed 18 months ago in various city intersections for safety purposes, as well as to help how the city is perceived by residents and visitors.
I would say that there are the primary concern is the safety of the individuals, that from time to time you could see those individuals that were soliciting assistance in the right-of-way, in traffic, sitting with legs or possessions in the right-of-way, causing cars or inviting cars to stop in the flow of traffic. So safety was a concern. A second concern is that we want folks who are in need to have access to financial support and other support, and we feel like that there are agencies and processes and systems in place in the community that more efficiently and effectively and in a more accountable way deliver that assistance to individuals. And finally, so I would concede that it was, from an image standpoint, a concern for the community.
He says the signage lets people know there are other options to help people in need of money.
It does alert people to the fact that there are mechanisms in place to deliver assistance. Secondly, I hope it communicates that we as a community care about people who need assistance. And I would tell you also that they comply with the law. That several years ago there was at least one locality that attempted to prohibit the activity outright, and it was determined through the judicial system that it was an activity that was protected under free speech provisions in the Constitution. So we're striking a balance between trying to discourage or manage a behavior, but also acknowledge that the courts have determined that those individuals have a constitutionally protected right to solicit funds in that manner in public property or on public property.
In Waynesboro, Elaine Rackley for Breaking Through News.